Okay, yeah, I was just getting the groceries from outside, so I need to take off my gear. Okay, so we're going to learn how to write a DBQ, because you know that's the entire test is a DBQ this year. And I know what you're thinking. I don't know how to do DBQ. Well, I think you do. And we're going to go through the main points of it today, and then we're going to actually look at some examples on the next video. Okay, so the DBQs were 10 points. I got this from some other teacher somewhere else. Anyway, 10 points, you get 1 point for context and 1 point for thesis, just like the LAQ, and you guys are all experts on that. So everyone should get at least 2 out of 10, which is a good start. Okay. Get 5 points for using the documents. We're going to go over more of this later. But basically, if you use every document, use it well to support your thesis. That's the key. Support your thesis. And by the way, your thesis is most likely going to be an evaluation. Now, a couple of you guys already finished your DBQs already, and one had the evaluation and it didn't. If you don't have evaluation, if you don't say the most important reason, lesser important, those kind of language, you don't get the point for the thesis. Okay, so that's really super important, is to make sure that you use the word evaluate in your thesis. Okay, so 1 point for context, 1 point for thesis, 5 points for documents. You're going to get 3 points for using documents well to support your thesis, and then 2 more points if you do a POV. Now, if you took Mr. Hill last year, I think he called it HIPPO. POV, same thing. It's the most complicated part of the DBQ, but don't worry, we're going to go over that in detail. You have basically a month. Over the next month, you're going to become experts on DBQs. Okay. Outside evidence is worth 2 points, and you put that in your 2 body paragraphs at the bottom. And you would add, these are brilliant things that you can think of about European history that you know about, and I'm sure every one of you knows a lot about it. Now, the thing is, you can't be just a sentence or so. It has to be a few sentences that support your argument. So if you're saying the English Civil War was caused because of the Enlightenment, then you'd have to talk about John Locke and how John Locke influenced English people, which is probably impossible because John Locke existed after the English Civil War. This is a bad example. All right, complexities, that's a very vague thing. It hasn't changed. Same thing from LAQ. Basically, if you write a really good essay, and at the last paragraph you have time, you may not have time, you write something brilliant, it might give you another point. Okay? Let's take a look at another diagram that I came up with. I had to actually, originally I had this on the website incorrectly. I made a few changes. So the one on there now is correct on the website. 2 points for context and thesis. Thesis, once again, has to provide an argument, they call it. Argument means that you have to make take a stand, take a side. You know, the most important reason was not as important, something like that. You have to, some kind of thing you have to defend in the essay. And then you're going to get 5 points plus 2 points for outside learning within those 2 body paragraphs. So the 2 body paragraphs are 7 out of 10 points, which is, you know, the difference between getting a 1 or a 5 on this year's EAP test. Is really this second, third paragraph. This is the critical part, and that's what you want to practice the most. Okay. You want to make sure things like grammar are correct, capitalization. You want to make sure you capitalize like the word Europe as a capital E. You want to use D-O-C in the number, not document, it's D-O-C. You can abbreviate that. You want to make sure that your sentences are complete enough to get the points. You want to write more than less. Okay? Write more than less. You want to evaluate, show that you're a smart person, and you deserve a 5. And once again, that 4th paragraph is the complexity. You know, I think probably 5% of the kids this year are going to get that nationwide. You can try it if you have time. If not, focus on the 2nd and 3rd paragraphs. Okay, basically the likely scale I talked about earlier during the Zoom was 8 to 10 is a 5, less than an 8 is probably a 4, and then go down to you know, if you get 6 out of 10, it's a 3. And if you get 5 or less, I think they're going to just give you a 2. I don't think there's going to be any 1s this year because of the circumstances. Okay? All right. And then the next video is going to look at the DBQ and kind of break it apart. Okay? Have a good rest of your whatever you're doing. Okay? Bye.